Now let's bring on board Vijay Bhambwani, who is the author and CEO of PSPLindia.com. Good morning, Vijay. Would like to know what's the Nifty range that you are mapping?
Where the market outlook is concerned, yesterday we saw a hanging man pattern on the Nifty on the daily candlestick charts, which means the market did open higher, tested lows, and then managed to close at higher levels off the intraday lows. But a hammer pattern, bearish hammer pattern, was formed at higher levels. Being a weekend session, there is a possibility of routine profit taking coming in from short-term bulls. This would be a part and parcel of the ongoing bull market where short-term bulls would like to lighten up commitments over the weekend. It does not threaten the upthrust in any way, but there might just be a little bit of weakness on an intraday basis, especially towards the fag end of the session. As far as intraday pivot levels are concerned, the Nifty spot will have a bullish pivot at 6,010 levels, above which the primary target will be 6,030 and a secondary target of 6,045. On the flip side, the bearish pivot for the Nifty spot will be at 5,990 levels, below which the primary target will be 5,980 and a secondary target will be 5,965 levels.
Vijay, tell us about what you make of the continued buying that we've been seeing in some of the oil and gas names.
In the oil and gas space, the oil marketing companies are rallying in tandem with the broader markets, but the gas stocks are actually outperforming the oil marketing companies, and I think ONGC, Petronet LNG are better poised as compared to Hindustan Petroleum, Bharat Petroleum or Indian Oil Corporation in relative appreciation basis.
And can one play high for a fresh high and Tata Motors as well as SBI?
Tata Motors is near its all-time highs, and intraday levels, it might just see a little bit of profit taking in routine fashion because it's a weekend session, and the markets, the short-term charts do indicate some amount of near overbought levels. So on an intraday basis, 325 will be a resistance, and in case the stock declines, the 312 levels will be a good support. SBI has seen the price test its highest levels after July 2011, and there is optimism in the undertone on this stock also. But at this point in time, I do feel the stock might just react a little bit, and buying at lower levels of 2450 odd levels seems to be a better proposition than chasing the stock at the current prices.
And Vijay, what's your opinion on metal names?
The metal segment is witnessing bullishness in tandem with commodity prices on the domestic as well as international commodity markets. And as long as metal prices are ruling firm, I think it will be the ferrous metal stocks like Tata Steel and Steel Authority of India which will lead the non-ferrous stocks like Hindalco and Sterlite. But overall, I do expect bullishness to remain in the metal space also. A word of caution here being a slightly higher volatility session, and being a weekend session at, again, I would like to initiate all fresh positions on slightly lower volumes than I would on the first day of the week.
And can you recommend 2 equity trading ideas?
Where individual stock trading ideas are concerned, I would like to buy Cairn, and in the spot segment at marginal pullbacks to the 325 levels. I would hold these long positions with a stop loss at 321.5 and expect to book profits at 329 or end of the session, whichever comes first. My second trade is not necessarily an intraday play, but it would possibly take 3 or 4 trading sessions to materialize and hit the target objective, and that would be buying Tata Chemicals for delivery at 362 levels, holding these long positions with a stop loss at 355 and expecting to book profits close to 374, 375 odd levels in the next 3 or 4 trading sessions. In the futures space, I would want to short Tata Power in the January future series at 111.5. I would hold these short positions with a stop loss at 113 and expect to book profits at 108.5 or end of the session, whichever comes first.